Okay. I need to see properties.
Properties?
Yeah, I'm looking at something on my... Oh, okay, dokie. There. Now we can turn things up just a little bit on that end while also turning down for me, but still make it sound good for the stream.
Yay.
Because I notice that sometimes things don't sound right.
Nice. Ooh, purple stuff. Ooh. Nice. Okay, now I can scroll up and boot that so I can see. Ooh, dungeon.
Hey!
The sun now shows her lovely face to us.
This is about as a full couple of doors. Kind of a shop into it though.
So long as Milchmain Road, the fog clears around 80 Selge from the city. And there are monsters creeping about in the fog as well. This could be a threat to travelers.
Yeah, that's true. Let's hurry and check the other roads so we can tell Aina.
Good, I don't have to go super far down the road. What was the other? What was all the roads we were supposed to do? North Maga. Two. Wow, Sarah. Great job.
Enjoy the show.
Is everybody equipped right? Shara?
That is the question.
That is always the question.
No, that's why Shara's not doing as good, because she doesn't have
Well, that'll do it.
the OP stuff.
Also, I don't think her avatar is the same as it was before. Like they did a new model for her or something.
This avatar? Oh, the one down
Yeah.
here?
No, like the one that you just had up.
Yeah, because, I mean, it clearly shows how it's, you know, how the girls are being kept in here.
Exactly. It's much more clear this game.
Hmm?
Zin's is fun too.
With his gourd.
He's such a tall person, like a muscle.
He's a
He's
big
very
dude.
big.
He's so large.
He looks huggable.
Yes. Agreed.
Seems
Wow, you did 0 damage. Can I stop running into things in the fog, please?
They messed with the wrong guy.
Anytime.
They
would be-
literally mentioned that there were monsters in the fog that are gonna threaten civilians.
I realize that, but I'm not a civilian. I'm a bracer. Let me leave them alone.
You're helping out kill the monsters so that they can't threaten the civilians.
That's a lot of work, though.
This is literally your job as a bracer.
I wasn't paid for that.
Well, technically you don't get paid till after, so how can you
You're gonna
tell?
get paid to do this stuff in general.
Ugh. Ah, the fog ends here, it seems.
So along the Malga Trail, the fog goes all the way to 140 Selge out of the city. Not only does the fog extend halfway up the blasted mountain, there are monsters everywhere. This is bad.
Yeah, let's make sure to let Ina know how bad it is. All that's left now is to check the Ellie's highway. Also, Twitchy.
Yeah, really.
I was yawning. And yes, I
That
twitched
is
while I
no
was
excuse. That is
Okay.
no excuse.
I just admitted I
Zero-
twitched while I was yawning.
I know.
You did. You twitched.
You twitched, though.
I acknowledge
it's okay.
that fact.
Yeah.
I said I twitched while I was yawning and I hit the button. I acknowledged that it was a twitch.
Yeah. And it's not getting you out of it. Twitchy.
Are you telling me you had a Twitch on Twitch?
Wow.
I thought that was the goal.
I
Supposed to
mean,
stream by
technically.
twitching, right?
Savor the victory.
I mean, if that's what you're into.
It just makes it sound weird. That doesn't. That makes it sound so strange. Can we put it a different way?
I mean, if that's what you're into, though. We're not kink
You're a
shaming
grown
here.
adult.
Yeah. Huh.
Looks like the folks did.
So, along the Ellie's highway, the Flog clears roughly 60 Selge from the city.
That the flog?
I said the fog.
You said the flog.
I'm pretty certain I said fog, but okay.
I heard the flog clears.
Well, then get the earwax out of your
I
ears,
did
dude.
too.
Thank
Both of
you.
Get earwax out of your
Validation.
ears.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure on my end I said fog, but okay, whatever.
There don't seem to be any monsters in the fog either, so ensuring people's safety shouldn't be
I
difficult.
like your fog. Either. Like you intentionally said it.
There was
Yeah,
no
hopefully.
creatures in the fog or the flog.
correct.
I've said this.
I didn't hear it.
Did you? And also, yeah, I actually.
Yeah, hopefully.
Wow, Estelle, did you get a little horse there?
Now I heard. Now I heard it that time.
Well, that's all.
You have a frog in your throat, Estelle?
Apparently.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. What's the command for that again? No. What's my command?
It's your stream.
I know, but it's been too long.
Broken.
I wasn't even gonna
broken?
tell him. Yes, it's broken.
Yes.
No, threw myself under the bus.
Broken.
That was all caps. That was really aggressive.
That's because my caps lock got
Okay,
turned on because I was
so-
panicking trying to type.
Okay. Well, that's all 3 roads checked out, so... Time to head back and report to Ina, right?
Well, we can, but didn't you want to go home for a little while?
Oh yeah! I almost forgot! Let's stop by on our way back to the guild house. It's a little out of the way. It's whatever. It's just a little. Isn't
Oh,
it?
that's so weird. Sorry, unrelated to this.
Actually, it's the other way,
No,
isn't it?
It is back to the house. Because it's back up here and it's an offshoot here. Here? Oh, frame rate. What is happening? There we go.
Frames.
My frame rate for this game has been awful for some reason.
Huh. Doesn't look like much fog's gotten here yet.
Ah, so this is the right home, is it?
I like it. Simple but a bit refined.
You really think so? Thanks. Well, anyway, I can fix everyone some tea or something at least. Come on inside.
I'll handle making the tea. You head on up to the rooms upstairs.
I can't talk today. Ah.
It's that flog.
It happens.
No, it's that day from earlier. It's literally been all day for me. I cannot
We just
speak.
need to make it into Simlish and we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Wow, Estelle, I didn't know you were bilingual.
Why?
Look up, Estelle.
Oh, right. The house is gonna get pretty damp in this fog.
Is that what she really meant?
No, Estelle, did you do that? Estelle, put two
Who
and two
opened
together.
her window?
Yeah, who? Okay.
That's also a very fancy window.
It's always relaxing to get back home. I kind of wonder how much of that is cause we're out of that fog, though.
That's part of it, I'm sure.
If I may, Sheriff, you stride through this home with a familiarity equal to that of it being your own.
Of course I do. I've known this house for a long time. A very long time.
Yeah, you've been coming over since Mom was alive, so... That's over 10 years! Wow, it has been a while.
About that, give or take a few gray hairs.
As I recall, you were in a traveling circus, right? How'd you end up meeting Estelle?
Well, you see,
you don't need to.
It's fine. It's an old story. It would have been about 12 years ago now. Our troupe had come to Roland to perform. Estelle, at that point, was even more fearless and curious than she is now. After one of our shows, she strode into our tents with purpose. The purpose of playing. Circus troupes usually get met with some suspicion by residents of a town outside of performances, you see. As a result, we weren't really sure what to do at first with this girl who came to visit us, but you see, Estelle wasn't exactly a timid girl. She kept coming over every day, and everyone came to really love her. Myself especially, of course. One day, Estelle didn't want to go home until long after the sun had set. Since there wasn't any other choice, I ended up being the one who took her home. That's the day I met Cassius and Lena. Lena is Estelle's late mother.
A familiar story in a way, to be certain.
It seems Estelle was fearless even as a child.
Well, I don't really remember that much of it since I was like 4 back then, but I do remember Shara would come by our house anytime the circus was in town after that.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I must admit some confusion though, Shara. From the sound of it, your life in the circuit was a happy one. What led you to Liberl and service as a bracer?
You could say a lot happened. 8 years ago, when I decided I wanted to be a bracer, I came to Liberl to ask Cassius for help. I've been in Liberl ever since.
I see.
Out of curiosity. Was Joshua around here back then?
Oh, no. Joshua came to live with us 3 years after that. Actually, he showed up when you were in Grantsell during your junior bracer tour, didn't he?
That he did. I wandered Liberl, spreading goodwill and flowers as a bracer does, and returned home to find a boy I'd never seen living with Cassius and Estelle. To say it was a bit of a shock would be an understatement.
Estelle and the others enjoyed small talk as the morning sun tried to pierce the mist. Finally, with a little tea for the road, they left.
Yay, share a backstory.
Yeah, lore.
Lore! Like the lore we're gonna get tomorrow.
I have no idea who this is. Not a clue.
Hey.
Hey! That you, Shara? I don't know what voice that is.
Mickey?
It could be any one of them.
Oh, it's Ridge. I don't think we've had Ridge.
That does not
Oh.
sound familiar to me.
Sure, he can
Well,
be Mickey.
you
I
can
don't care.
take over, D, because I have so many voices right now.
Okay.
Ridge.
Hiya, Ridge.
Yo, Estelle. Last saw you when you left for Local. Ina filled me in. You guys are on some kind of rough job, it sounds like.
Something like that, yeah. Are you on bodyguard duty, Ridge?
Yeah, my clients have some urgent business in the capital, apparently. At this rate, it's faster to just walk than wait for the airships, so I'll be escorting them.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, keep up the good work.
You too. Good luck with the fog. How do the roads look, anyway?
The Elise Highway isn't too bad yet. If you follow the path down a ways, you should reach the edge of the fog fairly quickly.
Oh, good to hear. Anyway, if you'll excuse me. Right, everyone, follow me. Off we go to the capital. Stay close now.
Understood, Mr. Bracer.
We're
We're
counting
counting
on
on
you.
you.
Oh wow, multiple voices.
Nice.
That person's suspicious. They have two voices.
They're twins.
I'm suspicious.
Good job, Xander.
I'm immediately
High five.
suspicious.
It's like
And they
three
disappeared.
small children in a trench
sus.
coat, and they all talked at the same time.
It's the kids from the orphanage. They're trying to sneak
It's
away.
the orphanage kids. They're in trench coats. They're escaping.
Huh? Huh? Did you guys hear the sound of a bell just now?
Yeah, it didn't sound like it was nearby though.
And how such a beautiful sound. It resonates in my soul.
Yeah, I know. It was like hypnotizing for a second there. Shara? You okay? You're spacing out.
No, it's nothing. Like you said, it's a lovely sound. It enchanted me for a moment, that's all.
You too, huh? You don't hear a bell that nice often. I wonder if Renan got one in or something.
It's possible. Anyway, we have a clear picture of how far the fog extends now. We should let Ina know.
Yeah, let's get back. Suspel is sus?
I'm confused and concerned.
Yeah.
Good work, everyone. Let me pay you for your efforts before we continue. I have to admit, though, I was expecting a more vague report. If the fog has boundaries that clearly defined, yes, it's all but impossible to think of it as natural when you see it.
I'm still a little unclear on just how big the entire, fog cloud is.
Let's take a look at it on the map. So, if it's 60 cells down the Elise Highway, 80 down the Milchmain Road, and 140 down the Malga Trail, it should look something like this.
That's not really as helpful as I thought it'd be.
Yes, it's strange. The way fog spreads should change based on its point of origin and the direction of the wind.
Meaning we're still completely in the dark on what's causing this and what it means. Guess all we can do is stay ready for anything.
I'm afraid so. The army's still on the fence about mobilizing, too.
Oh, that reminds me. Hey, Tita? I don't suppose your grandpa has any inventions that are like, a fog remover or something?
What? I did make something called a dehumidifier once.
Dehumidifier? So it removes water vapor from the air, right? That's perfect. Could we use that?
I don't think so. It's meant to be used indoors. You need hundreds to affect a place as big as Roland. And even if we had them all, it wouldn't fix the actual problem.
Technology fails us, huh?
The fact that she thought it would work in the first place, I mean, is more of a worry. It'd also be nice if we had
This
some
is
sort of
Estelle.
evidence
This
of the
is
science
Estelle.
behind this.
This is Estelle with technology.
To be fair,
I
she
honestly
knew what a
was thinking of-
dehumidifier was
She did know what
That
a
is impressive.
dehumidifier was. And I mean,
and how they
a
work.
fog repeller does sound like something that could possibly exist in this world. So she wasn't too far off for like requesting.
It's also
fact-
be nice if we had some sort of evidence that society's behind this.
Yeah, the fact that she knew what a dehumidifier is and knew how it works, or at least the basics of it, is impressive for Estelle.
True. This feels a little half-baked, I think, for them anyhow. Anyway,
I think you mean half-baked. And, what makes you say that?
Technically, he said half cooked. Xander's brain corrected it to half baked because that's what the phrase
Xander's brain
should
was
be.
already ahead of the game.
I think you mean half-cooked. And, what makes you say that?
Don't worry, I got it.
so far, everything they've used their gospels for has been sort of world-shaking phenomena, right? Literally, in one case. But just producing some fog isn't really that impressive.
Good point. You'd think this would be like a flesh-eating doom fog thing or something coming from them.
And let us not forget, every time they have given us a message in some form or another. This time, however, not a murmur.
Wait, have they?
My rival's ghostly projections, the wolf appearing amongst sheep, and our kitten's lovely letters. Each time there was provocative signs spurring us into action, but here, silence.
That's true, I guess.
Put it like that, it does come across as rather half-baked. Shara, is something the matter? A message. We may have received one already.
What? What? When did we...
Help, someone!
What's the mayor?
Oh, I can should.
Mayor
Mayor Klaus's
Klaus?
voice. Sorry. Oh, Estelle, hello.
Oh, Mayor Klaus! Hi! What's wrong? You look like you just ran a marathon. Wait, why am I getting the weirdest sense of deja vu?
Mayor Klaus, please catch your breath. Has something happened?
Something. You could say that, yes. I'm glad to see you all safe, at least.
Mayor? What do you... Mayor, if you could explain.
Just a few moments ago, Lita collapsed in my home. Several other citizens have fainted in the same way.
What? It's in the fog.
That's so creepy.
Poison fog.
I know we've talked to Father Divine before.
We
It was
have.
probably you or D. Because I don't think we had Xander on at the time.
Father Divine. It was John.
Any notes on what he sounded like?
Nope. Lower. Maybe.
Okay. I've been to all the houses, and it seems the symptoms are the very same in every case. Their breathing is stable, and their pupils look fine. I can't say that word. They seem to be asleep, so they shouldn't sicken further, I think.
I see. It's a small mercy at least.
If we cannot arouse them, however, I doubt I need to elaborate. Mayor, we have to find a solution as fast as we can. Estelle, are you well? Your color is distressing.
I'm okay. It's just even Elisa's mom and Luke collapsed. It's kind of a shock.
Estelle, if you're not feeling well, you can go back to the guild house, you know. Or you could rest at home.
No! Can't let myself get all mopey, you know? Father, you really have no idea why they're comatose?
I'm afraid I don't. I desperately wish I did. The traditional church remedies for awakening the sleeping aren't working, so I don't think it's poison or illness. It's more like, may Dios preserve us, but it's like their souls are trapped by something.
Have they tried smelling salts? That usually wakes
I
people
would
up.
imagine that has been tried.
I would hope that's one of the things they tried first.
Their souls?
For the moment, it seems the best course of action would be to visit the homes of the afflicted. We need to find out what exactly the situation was like when they fell into these comas.
Ah! Right, let's go!
Estelle, Sherazard. As of now, in my capacity as Mayor of Roland, I am formally requesting guild assistance. Please, discover what has caused this and assuage the fears of our people.
Just leave it to us, Mayor.
We'll do everything in our power, sir. I swear it.
Shara, you're acting sus. Shara, you know
I'm so
something.
scared for her.
Shara is know something. Hey, guys. Am I the only one who's suspecting the society behind all this?
No, I'd say it's likely at this point.
People sleep as if they were on death's door. A shepherd unable to rouse his flock no matter his efforts or prayers. It certainly strikes me as a sort of terror which seems to be Ouroboros's stock in trade.
Thanks, guys. I was hoping I was just being paranoid. But then, I have to wonder, has anyone received a message?
That's a good question. You did write down the full list of people who've fallen comatose, yes?
Oh, one sec.
Lita, Tabitha, Luke, Bradford.
We can begin by asking the family, friends, and associates of those four about anything suspicious. We can return to the guild house once we've done so.
Right.
Shara knows something.
Does she?
I feel like she does.
I don't know.
Don't do your DM IDK. That's interesting. Don't you freaking dare start doing that to me right now.
It never works.
I don't know.
We called out Ren a mile away. Oh god, was
Anyone?
that Mylene?
Was anyone Mylene?
I think they were.
While you figure that out, I'm gonna do something real fast.
Okay.
It'll only take a second on my end, so.
Mylene.
Mylene. Mylene.
My brain went there too.
Mylene.
I'm just gonna
I
say.
went, come on, Mylene. That's why I was going. I was like, no, that's not right. I don't have it written down. So
Go D.
okay.
Hold on.
But we'll wait until
I
This
have
is
too
right.
many windows open and I can't see anything. Please hold. Okay.
I'm totally not continuing on my castle while waiting.
I'm trying to get Dandelion to load my stuff. So yeah, you know.
Okay.
Generating. Are we good?
I think so.
Maybe?
I believe so.
Estelle, Shirazard, welcome.
Hi, ma'am. Did Mayor Klaus tell you about us?
Yes, you were investigating the fainting cases. If there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask.
Thank you. Well, firstly, how was Lita?
Ah, Lita, she won't awaken no matter what we do. I pray she'll wake normally come the sunrise, whatever that's worth in this fog. But for now, all I can do is keep an eye on her.
That's awful.
Where exactly did Lita collapse? And do you remember when?
Let me see. It would have been just before 5 o'clock. I stepped out of the kitchen and found her collapsed in the entryway. I panicked a little, needless to say, and called for Klaus, who was able to carry her to bed. But to think there are others afflicted the same way.
She collapsed in the entryway? Hang on, was the door locked at the time?
I don't believe it would have been. After all, people have been visiting all day to speak to my husband about how to deal with this fog.
Well, that's a list of suspects. Is Selge long then? Oh, how long were you in the kitchen, by the way?
About 30 minutes, I suppose.
All right, I think we have a good picture of what happened. One last thing, if I may. Was there anything strange before or after Lita collapsed?
Strange? What do you mean?
Did the house have any unfamiliar visitors, or were there any odd sounds? Anything you can think of, ma'am.
Let me think. Well, I'm not sure I'd call it strange, but it was memorable. While I was in the kitchen, I heard the faint sound of a bell.
The sound of a bell.
Hold on a sec. Didn't we hear one too?
It was such a lovely sound. I thought Lisa rang it, perhaps. But that reminds me, I haven't been able to find that bell. I wonder where she put it.
You've given us a lot to think about, ma'am. If anything else happens, please contact us at the guild at once.
Yes, of course. Oh, and everyone, do be careful, won't you?
Yeah, we will. Thanks for your help.
Hell's bells?
Oof.
Okay. Come on, Tabitha at the bar.
I don't know what that accent was either. That was something, but I had fun with it. That's the important thing.
Hey,
I'm
that's
not
all that
gonna
matters.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. She sounded very wishy-washy about the whole situation.
That was my intention. I don't know why I was going for
She-
that
she
today,
was
but
like-
that was the mood I was in, so
She was
yeah.
like, whatever. It happened.
I panicked, but now it's fine. Like, I don't know. Like,
What you looking for?
the bar.
I mean, the mayor's wife is one of them.
No, it was the mayor's maid. That was where we
Daughter?
were just at.
Maid. Okay, I was like, it was whoever else it was.
That
the
was
wife.
Lita.
I was his wife, so yeah.
Yeah, that's Lita, his maid. There's the bar. Assuming it's upstairs.
It's the tavern. Give me a
Do
second.
we
I'll
have
try to. Let me
I
let me try to come up with a voice unless someone has this one already.
Is there like a reference that we can use for this voice?
I don't have a clue. Just a named person.
What would an Elisa sound like?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe I could try my hand at Sophie for a little bit.
Perfect.
Ah. Hey, Elisa, sorry Estelle! Yes, hi! This is great. When did you get back from training? I've been so worried. You didn't come back for so long. Haha, sorry. I got kind of busy and couldn't say hi. So, is your mom doing all right? Well, it seems like she's sleeping okay. But I'm so worried. She won't, wake up or do anything, even if you shake her. Father Divine said there's nothing to worry about, but... I see.
We're investigating this at the request of the mayor. Could we ask you a few questions?
Oh, yeah, sure. Ask me anything you want. Okay, then. First, where'd your mother fall asleep, and when? Let's see. It was about 5 o'clock, I think. Mom and I went out to clean the chairs and stuff on the terrace.
The chairs.
Yeah, we figured they might get damaged from all the humidity in the air due to the creepy fog, you know? We finished weatherproofing the ground floor, you see, so we figured we'd totally store the chairs too.
I see. All right, and then...
Okay, so while we were cleaning up, Dad called me. When I got back,
Mom was all zonked out in one of the chairs. So you didn't see her fall asleep then?
Yeah, sorry. So I tried talking to her, shaking her, but she wouldn't wake up. I totally freaked out and called Dad, and he carried her up to her bed. And then she wouldn't.
Elisa.
Sorry. I'm sort of losing it because you're home too, Estelle.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. You don't need to worry.
Yeah. I'm okay now, thanks. Did you want to ask anything else?
1 second. Shara, you got anything?
Possibly. Elisa, did anything strange happen before or after your mother went to sleep? Did you see anyone you didn't recognize or hear anything strange? People I didn't recognize? Actually, yeah, just as I was heading inside. I saw this lady come out of the clock tower. A woman? Was it someone from Roland, you think?
Well, I couldn't see her face. The fog made it kind of hard to see the details. But her clothes were really weird. I figured she had to be a traveler of some sort, you know? Really weird? What was weird about them?
She was wearing this sort of black dress robe thing. I can't lie, it was kind of hot. It was a bit hard to see the details through the fog, though, like I said.
I see. Still, this is really valuable. We need to go tell Aina this.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Elisa. You've helped us tremendously. No, it's okay. Good luck with your investigating stuff.
And don't worry, okay? You can count on us to save your mom. We'll figure this out and wake her up.
I know. Thanks, Estelle.
How was my impression of Zophie?
Amazing.
Thank you.
I have PTSD.
Really?
It was really good.
Thank you. I'll have to clip it and send it to us. My push to talk really is being buggy right now, isn't it?
It was fine
It
for that
is.
stuff,
But
but
that wasn't too bad.
yeah.
Well, just in a random person's house.
Hello, random family. Don't mind us.
I really don't want to get a new mouse, but it is getting kind of close to time. Especially with how much I play.
What?
Hmm.
What?
So she needs to get a new mouse.
Yeah,
I need a new
How
mouse
correlation-
because of how much I play. What?
how does that relate to anything? I'm confused.
Clicks
As a
per
push
second.
talk.
Clicks per second. Push to talk.
Yeah?
Buttons eventually
Oh,
degrade over time.
I wasn't
Yeah.
aware that you had your push to talk on your mouse. That's
Yeah,
where the
it's
disconnect
a
was
side
from.
mouse button. It's
Oh,
the side
that's
mouse
fancy.
button.
Fancy.
That's where the disconnect was coming from. I was like, how did we
I
go
just
from
assumed
microphone
that
to
was the
mouse?
case, but
Sorry,
yeah.
I should have explaed that. Yeah, my
The context
mouse-
clues
yeah.
were there, I guess. Yeah.
Apparently it was, but my brain was not picking up on that. I was
I've
like,
had
how
this
does
mouse for like
correlate?
2 years, and I play
Okay.
shooters and all sorts of stuff with it. It's probably getting close to time for needing replacing.
I just replaced mine about a year ago.
Mine's a couple years old.
I don't think we have remote.
I don't believe so.
So anybody can be them for all I care.
I was already Zophie, so someone else.
Oh, hello. Must be Eurydice. Eurydice.
I can.
However you
I
want to
can do
pronounce
it.
that.
You're Estelle and Sherazard, right?
Yes, good evening.
We're here to investigate by order of the mayor, but, is Mr. Radford okay?
Yes, but there's been no change, I'm afraid. He's sound asleep and seems comfortable, but
Don't
we
you know?
cannot wake him no matter what we do.
Sorry.
Is our only option to wait and watch over him till morning?
I'm afraid so. That's all you can do for now, at least. I know this is a bad time, but could we ask you a few questions?
Of course.
I don't know if we can answer everything, but I'll be happy to help in any way I can.
Thank you, you two. Firstly, when and where did Radford fall asleep?
The time? Around 5:30, I guess.
If they, well, just outside that door, essentially.
Outside the door? So what, in the hallway?
Yes, I heard a knock and a voice say, "I'm home." I unlocked the door to greet him, but when I did, I found my father-in-law on the ground, unconscious.
To be honest, I thought Father had simply gotten drunk. Again. But I couldn't smell any alcohol on his breath.
I thought it was strange, and then we couldn't wake him no matter what we did. We went to go see Father Divine.
I see. I think I understand the situation. One last question, if I may. Was there anything odd about the situation before Radford fell asleep?
Anything odd?
What, you mean like this blasted fog?
Aside from that. For example, did you see anyone odd? Hear any strange noises?
To think of it, when we were dragging Radford in.
You noticed it too? In all this fuss, I thought I just imagined it.
What is it?
It was when we were putting Radford to bed. We both heard, it seems, the sound of a bell.
The sound of a bell here too.
It was surprisingly lovely, really. I simply thought someone outside rang one.
Thank you. You've given us a lot of information. If you remember anything else, please contact the guild straight away, alright?
Yes, of course.
Well, excuse us then. We'll be back to check up tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, Estelle.
What were those accents?
I don't know.
No idea.
Because
I feel like D started off kind of Canadian.
yeah, that's why
I
I went to
tried, and then
Dawn's,
lost
I
it,
have
and then I
no
got it
clue
back,
where
and
it
then I lost it
started, and then
again.
it went Irish,
Yep.
kind
And then it
of.
went
It was
Irish, and then it was
all
gone.
over. I'm like, what is this?
And then it was gone.
Yep, that's kind of how I felt too.
Right.
That accent was Irish. I knew what the accent was.
It started trying to go there, and then I lost it, and I just accepted it.
Yep.
Okay, Luke at Ashton's. I don't know where Ashton lives.
I'm struggling with accents tonight, apparently.
Where does Ashton live?
In Ashton's house.
Yeah.
With Ashton.
Oh, hey, it's Ashton's house.
Hey.
I don't remember who was Pat and who was Luke. I think I'm Luke.
But I thought that was Ashton.
I think it's the last name Ashton.
Yes, Ghost is Luke.
Which makes D Pat.
I
Because I don't remember
have
being
anyone
one as
as
a kid.
Pat, so I can be Pat.
Okay.
Oh, Tankanos was Pat and Luke at one point. Fun fact.
Oh snap!
Oh, that was
Chris
a
is-
long time ago then.
Chris is not
Yeah.
here anymore. Oh well. Take it over, D.
Is Pat an older lady or an older
No,
dude?
Pat's the kid.
Child.
A kid? Younger kid?
Yep, a small boy.
Oh, it's the one in front. Okay, that makes more sense. Yes. Okay, I'm less confused now. Okay. Ah!
Have we had a Maggie?
Not yet.
1 second. Oh dearie me. It's still bright. Look at you, a senior preacher and everything. Hey, Miss Maggie, Pat. Sorry I didn't say hi earlier, Pat. We, heard about Luke.
Estelle.
Oh, hey, Pat. It is that bad?
That's not English.
I think it's supposed to be, is it that bad?
Probably.
Yeah. I was like, that's not English. They didn't proofread that correctly.
Well, technically, it actually is.
It's not like
Because it
It's
is
not
that
proper
bad.
English.
Technically, it's still. It is that bad? Like, referring to
I
it,
mean,
referring to.
yeah, but
the-
that's not the proper way to form that sentence.
not usually.
It's not proper English. It is English. It would be acceptable, but it's not proper. You wouldn't write it like that.
Well, you see, our little Pat is the one who found Luke after he collapsed. Oh no! Pat, don't worry. It'll be okay.
Wah.
Maggie, how is your grandson? Is he hurt?
What? No, not at all. He's just sound asleep. I stuttered a lot with that sentence. Really, I think this is all a bit of a fuss. He'll be right as rain tomorrow, I'm sure. The little rascal just wore himself out, like boys do, you know?
Really, him not waking up. Foolish. Foolish.
Maggie.
Hey, Pat? Can you tell us what happened when Luke fell asleep?
Huh?
We're investigating what happened on behalf of the mayor, on behalf of the town. Pat, if there is anything you can tell us, you might help us solve this and wake Luke up. Please, Pat.
Estelle? Okay. I'll tell you.
Thanks, Pat. So, where and when did Luke fall asleep?
I wasn't there when he fell asleep, but I found him on top of the clock tower. I think it was just past 5 o'clock. We were playing hide and seek in the fog. I was it, so I was looking for Luke. And when I found him, he was asleep. I thought he was just being a jerk and tried to wake him up, but he wouldn't.
I see. Wait. One thing I don't see. Who the heck carried Luke down from the tower?
Oh, that was Mr. Paddington. He came up and found us just when I was trying to figure out what to do. He said he came up to make sure the clock was working and the fog wasn't causing any problems.
Oh, yeah, that's just like Mr. Paddington. Okay, I think I've got the gist of it.
Pat, I was wondering. When you were playing, did anything strange happen?
Strange?
Did you see anyone you didn't recognize? Hear any strange sounds? Like Estelle said, anything could help.
I don't remember much except all the white of the fog. I do remember thinking it was really creepy not seeing anyone at the landing port.
I see.
So, creepy fog aside, nothing really suspicious happened. Nuts.
Seems that way. Thank you, both of you. You've given us some food for thought.
I'm glad we could be of help, dearie.
Estelle, is Luke gonna be okay?
Yeah, you bet he will. Pat, don't cry anymore, okay? Luke will tease you if he finds out when he wakes up, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't cry anymore.
Huh. Huh.
So you're investigating the coma cases officially on behalf of Mayor Klaus. Good. How's the questioning going?
Pretty well, I think. We've heard from the families of everyone who's been affected, but...
All right. Let's call everyone together and compare notes on what we've discovered. I see. It sounds like your investigation went well. The testimonies of those close to the affected is particularly interesting. There seems to be at least one common thread among all of them.
Yeah, that's.
The time was pretty much
I-
the same for all of them.
The time was relatively the same, except there was one that was
sound.
at 5:30, but they all didn't
Yeah.
hear a bell.
They all heard the
Didn't hear
bell.
a bell.
No, they didn't.
The little kid didn't hear the bell.
And there was one
Hmm.
other family that didn't hear a bell. They saw someone.
One person saw the person.
So I
But didn't
feel
they see them at the bell tower?
What? Okay, wait. No witnesses is consistent to like them falling asleep.
Didn't the first person say that they saw the person, but they just randomly fell asleep?
No, because she was in the kitchen. and she came
Elisa
back and then
walked
she was
away
asleep.
from her mother, and when she came back, she found her in a chair. I think it's
Yeah,
the no
and
witnesses. Yeah.
Lita was in the front of the building, and the wife was in the kitchen.
So do we know what this is?
Sure, let's try it.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
The one commonality between all four testimonies is that there were no witnesses to anyone collapsing at all.
I get it. They were put to sleep when they were alone, is what you're saying.
In that sense, the fog begins to make sense. It's hard to see anything when vision is this poor.
A demon that devours the souls of its victims, unseen by others, shrouded in fog. A horrific image, to be sure, but one which fits our antagonist perfectly.
Wow, that's scary.
Okay, so wait. Luke was at the top of the bell tower, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Elisa's mom was outside.
Yes.
Mhm.
Lita was in a doorway,
Yes.
and the
So
last
was
one.
the old dude. The old guy was going into his house.
So they also occurred all outside too.
I believe so.
With the clock tower kind of being it's still outside because there's access to the outside.
I would say, yeah, that's accurate.
Correct.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for the nightmare fuel, Olivier. Ah, shit. Hold on. That was a terrible time to take a bite of some bread.
I was gonna say,
I
is that a
like
cookie?
bread. That's very good.
In that case, we do have some useful testimony on the identity of a demon. Yes, the sound of a bell and a woman robed in black. I'd say it's safe to say both of them are related to our slumbering citizens.
The problem is, though, Elisa is the only one who saw a woman in black. Maybe it's just a coincidence?
I very much doubt that. You have to remember what happened at the place the woman was seen.
Oh! Tabitha is the mother, right?
Yes.
So it's Tabitha because it was Elisa.
Well,
who
if
saw
it's at the clock tower, wouldn't it have been Luke?
Yeah, but Luke didn't see. But that wasn't
But
where
she
she was
appeared at
seen.
the clock tower.
Did she appear at the clock tower?
I thought so.
Yes, I saw her walking out of the clock tower.
Okay, I guess Luke then.
Yes, exactly. The black-robed woman was leaving the clock tower. And that would be where Pat found Luke.
Yeah, there's no way that's a coincidence. So that woman in black is...
There's no question now. There's an enforcer skulking around the mist here in Rodent. Son of a...
Fog from an unknown source and people collapsing into comas would be our phenomena then. And the sound of that bell is the message.
At least we know the nature of our foe now.
Am I dying?
No,
No.
Okay.
I was fixing my overlay. It got all screwed up for some reason.
I'm going to contact the other guild branches, especially Elnan, and let them know our situation. What do you plan to do? It's almost certain that there will be more attacks on the citizenry. We need to spend the night patrolling.
Yeah, I'm up for that. If we do it in shifts, we should be able to rest a little too.
You shouldn't worry about that.
Huh?
Leave the night patrol to us, guys. You all go home and get some rest.
But wait.
It's a good idea, Estelle. You look dead on your feet, and I know this has been draining for you. Take Chloe and Tita home with you, and you three get some rest.
But... Okay, I will.
Sherazard, why are you acting like we're talking about someone else? Like I said, leave the patrol to us guys.
What?
It is not really about gender, mind. You've been working yourself as raw as a set on this case all day. Let's just handle things for tonight. You go rest.
Now, just a minute. I'm a B rank bracer. I don't need my handheld like some.
Shara, do not look the gift horse in the mouse, I can't read. Your words protest your lack of weariness, but your body language states otherwise. Is it not also the responsibility of a bracer to stay rested and ready to act?
Very well.
Shara!
Agate, Zen. Be careful out there, alright?
Leave it to us. Well, remember, you guys better be ready for action tomorrow morning.
The high moon weaves ghosts, gossamer threads through the mist. We should rest soon. Well then, Estelle, lead on to your home.
Why exactly are you coming with us, Olivier?
Ha ha ha, fear not, my sweet. Olivia Linham is the personal gentleman who would never overstep his bounds, especially in a gathering of lovely ladies such as this. Nay, my purpose is merely to protect you.
Olivier, I think we'll be all right, really.
Oh, we'll be protected, all right. Once I tie you to a mattress and throw you in the river, that is.
Hey, idiot. What the hell are you doing out here? We need to figure out who we out patrol and when.
What? Oh, Agate, the muse of comedy touches you. Did you not say that you and Zin would handle the patrol?
No. I said leave it to us guys. Last I checked, that includes you, lover boy. But I could be wrong.
I would like to point something out real quick.
Yes.
He said, last time I checked. He checked?
I think there's just a turn of phrase.
I feel like that was just being sassy. I don't think
Last time I checked, that included you, but I could be wrong. Just a subtle dig of like,
Come on. Get inside.
hey, wait a minute. You don't realize that a gathering such as this is no common occurrence? I'll enjoy dinner for the both of us. Just let me go.
Oh yeah, you get inside. Come on.
Once again,
Run by
pulled
the
by the
straw.
collar.
Yep.
Well, that's probably the best way to domesticate Olivier, on the whole. How the heck can he not show any, like, tension or anything in our predicament, though?
It's hard to tell sometimes whether he's joking or really serious.
I'm pretty sure he was 100% serious. One way or another, though, he's a bad influence on Tita. Yeah.
Well, I kind of feel sorry for Olivier, though.
Shara?
It's nothing. As much as I despair to borrow his words, he did have a point. We should call it a night soon.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Tita, Chloe, follow me. I'll show you guys the way.
Shara's acting sus.
If she was by herself, she'd be asleep right now.
Absolutely.
Ah. What is that? A door?
I don't know how to pronounce that. Huh? Estelle? What?
Oh, sorry to wake you, Tita. I'm just gonna make sure I locked up properly, okay? I'll be right back, so you just snuggle up and go back to sleep, okay?
Okay. I'm back soon, Estelle.
She's so cute. Must fight cheek pinching urges. Actually, that would be kind of cruel, so let's not.
She is absolutely adorable.
She's so adorable.
She's so cute.
Okay, gotta calm down. That was probably just Shara or Chloe. Best to double check the beds and locks, though. Well, she's out like a broken light. She really freaked out when I told her she'd be sleeping in Joshua's room. Really kind of adorable.
Uh, Dean, everyone, what should I? Ugh.
Chloe. We'll both do our best, okay?
This sleep talking shenanigans, I'm not a fan of.
Why?
It's hard to do.
Just start falling asleep and then try to read the lines.
The fog's still really crazy. Anyway, let's check the first floor. Uh-oh. Huh? Where on earth would Shara go at this hour? Shara?
Drinking from Cassius's private stash.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, Estelle, is something wrong?
I heard a sound and got up to check it out. I thought it might be you.
It was, I'm sorry. Being able to wake when you sense the slightest change in your environment. Now you're acting like a proper bracer.
Well, I don't know about that. I just think I'm nervous. I've got a lot on my mind and I feel kind of confused.
I see.
So hey, are the cards showing you anything?
Let's take a look. The Inverted Emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, inexperience, and uncertainty regarding your enemies.
Wow, I don't really get how one card can have that much meaning. And what do you mean by uncertainty regarding my enemies?
I didn't draw that card for you, Estelle. It sounds like you think some of that does apply to you, though. This wouldn't have anything to do with what you spoke with Mr. Burns about, would it?
Oh,
I'm sorry, Estelle. I'm really not trying to rush you. I do think getting it off your chest would help, though, once you're ready.
Shara, do you have a few minutes?
Honey, you're practically my little sister. You have all my minutes. That's what older sisters are for.
Aw, Shara. Could you take a look at this?
Handed the photograph.
A photo? What in... Well, this answers one question at least. I can see why you've been so distracted.
Yeah.
I bet he's with them as a front of sorts for whatever clandestine work he's doing. Yes, I see. With them, he can do the sorts of things he couldn't easily do if he was having to maintain a bracer's face. I wonder what his goals are, though.
Shara, aren't you just a little bit surprised?
To be completely honest, I was expecting far worse. I remember hearing that the soldiers attacked during the bandit raid were simply knocked unconscious, not killed. I'm certain Joshua's skill had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Getting caught on film was a bit careless of him, though.
He did it on purpose. He did it on purpose.
He might have.
He did it on purpose to let Estelle know he's fine. And that is my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
It's the hell she's gonna die on.
I should demand better of a student of mine.
Well, to be fair, it was Dorothy who took it. Sometimes I swear it's like the hand of the goddess is guiding her pictures or something.
She does seem possessed of the camera of miracles, yes.
So, Chera? Should I hand this photo over to Ina? Or
As a rule, bracers have only one obligation. That is, to come to the aid of civilians who are unjustly harmed, and to prevent such acts whenever possible. So let me ask you, is Joshua a danger to the citizenry? Will he work with the Capuas to bring terror to liberal skies?
what? No! He'd never do something like that!
Then you have exactly zero obligation to report anything. And I see no reason to say anything, either, as I too am confident Joshua presents no danger. Ultimately, it comes down to whether you believe in Joshua or not. Or is that actually an ongoing question?
I do believe in him. I do trust him. I'm just so worried. He's out there somewhere, and I don't know where, and he's got those cold, unfeeling eyes. He looks like he doesn't care what happens to himself. I almost want to talk to Dad and try to get Joshua put into protective custody or something.
Estelle,
But then, what did I do all this for? Wasn't this all because I wanted to bring Joshua back myself? But then maybe I'm just being a selfish little girl. And yeah, once I get this far in, the headache sets in.
I see.
That time of night.
Yep.
just wait.
I wouldn't worry too much, Estelle. You're coming to an answer in your own way. I wouldn't fret.
What do you mean?
From the sound of it, you have a fairly good grasp of your feelings on this. All you've lost sight of is what you want to actually do. You'll find the answer you need if you take it one step at a time. I know you will.
Shara.
You already seem a lot calmer now than when you got off the airship. You certainly seem to know what you need to do right now, at least.
Yeah, that's true. When I heard that Elisa's mom and Luke had both collapsed, I actually felt kind of motivated, you know? Like, I can't sit around in my own little rain cloud. My own problems seemed to fade into the distance a little after that. Oh, great. Now I think I sound like a vapid, flighty palm.
I don't know about that, though you're definitely cute enough to be a palm. I do think you should keep moving forward. You've always solved your problems best by putting one foot in front of the other, without stopping.
Thanks, Shara. Now I sound like a charging rhino-sitter, not a palm. Rhino-sider? Rhino-sitter. Rhino-sider?
Rhino cider. Like rhinoceros with
Rhino-cider.
spider.
Ah.
It's a thing.
Ooh, that is... You know,
What did you just say?
It's a rhinoceros mixed with a spider.
That is
Rhino-cider.
terrifying.
Nightmare fuel.
They
That
are
is nightmare
terrifying.
fuel.
They trigger me on multiple levels.
That should not exist. I know, I'm glad it
I
doesn't.
absolutely agree.
Anyways. Still, really, thanks. I think I kind of see the answer in the distance now.
I hardly did anything special. Anyway, Joshua's doing pretty well for himself now, isn't he? I never thought he and that bandit girl would be a match, but they are cute together.
Oh, great. Now you're getting in on that. We don't know if there's anything going on there, you know.
Oh, you think not? She is a very strong-willed, boyish sort of girl. And yet, beneath that, there is a sort of deeply buried sense of refinement to her. That sounds like just the kind of girl Joshua would snuggle tenderly with.
Shara, did you become a perverted old man while I wasn't looking or something? The fog seeped into your brain, didn't it?
As they overcome perils together, the soil will become fertile with affection. Oh, but Estelle, why are you worried? If someone steals Joshua from you, all you have to do is take back your man. Bright versus Capua, a struggle to the death.
Note to self, never talk to Shara about anything in the future at all, ever.
I'm joking, Estelle, really. Still though, if you want to worry about Joshua, that would be the thing I'd worry about more in your shoes. You two are at that age after all.
Oh, believe me, I'm plenty worried on that front too. Like, there's Chloe, for starters. Hmm? Nothing. I totally said nothing. Anyway, even despite all that, I'm actually a lot calmer now. I think I'm going to get back to bed. Are you going to stay up, Shara?
No, I won't be too long in getting back to bed myself. Agate and the others had a point about getting some rest.
That's true.
What is it?
Shara, is there something you're worried about?
Well, a little, perhaps. Give me a day or two, Estelle. We can talk about it then.
Well, okay. I promise I won't worry about it too much then. Just keep your own advice in mind, okay? Don't drive yourself crazy or anything.
Don't worry. I've got a bothersome little sister to handle all that crazy in my life.
Oh. Well, good night, Shara.
Good night, Estelle.
Aw.
And she just stayed there. I love the models, how they just stayed. Anyway.
The inverted emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, inexperience, and uncertainty regarding your enemies. Losing sight of what you want to do. I wonder who I was really talking about.
Oh? Oh? Uh-oh. Okay, they're all awake. Okay. At least that group is. Whoa! Is it me or is it thicker than yesterday?
Yes, it's definitely getting worse. I hope Agate and the others are okay.
At this point, good question. Even if it was just a patrol, I'm kind of worried.
Let's get to the guild house. We should be able to hear about last night, along with anything else.
Good idea. Everyone in town is asleep.
Oh no.
And that's where we're going to call it for the night. I'll be back. Alrighty. We are going to call it here for the night. Because it's late. So, with that, I will see you guys tomorrow for D&D, I guess. And yeah, I don't know what the plan is for this weekend yet. But we'll see you tomorrow for D&D. Curse of Strahd. Yep. Have a good night. Bye.